Wait, did he just say that on live TV? In a moment only the Black Beast could deliver, Derrick Lewis just turned another UFC post-fight interview into pure internet gold, and this time, he's putting his wife on notice. You will not believe what he said to Daniel Cormier. White right pointing backhand index, stick around, because this moment takes a wild turn you won't see coming. Before we get into this wild moment, make sure to hit subscribe and slap that notification bell so you don't miss another jaw-dropping UFC moment. This is Aussie UFC, where fight night gets funny, raw, and absolutely unfiltered. Let's set the scene. It's Sunday night in Nashville, the crowd still roaring, and Derrick Lewis, the 40-year-old knockout artist and certified UFC cult hero, just made yet another man collapse like a folding chair. Lights out. But that wasn't the most talked about moment of the night. Nope. Just moments after his win, Lewis stood center octagon with Daniel Cormier holding the mic, and let's just say, the man did not come to give a politically correct response. DC asked a fairly routine question about what's next. And Derrick? He didn't miss a beat. He looked dead serious and said, I'm gonna go home and put my D*** in my wife. Eyes. Cormier nearly choked on the mic. The crowd erupted. And social media? Instant meltdown. But wait, here's the thing. That wasn't just Derrick being Derrick. What he said after the interview sent fans into even deeper shock. You'd think that was the wildest part of the night, but he doubled down in the post-fight presser. Stick with me, because this is where it gets even crazier. So Lewis heads backstage, shirt off, abs out, still sweaty, and reporters start firing questions. And when asked about the moment with DC, he just laughs and says, "She know what's up. I've been training for this moment. I told her, I ain't fighting for no bonus, I'm fighting for date night." Derrick Lewis is unhinged. This man doesn't just fight. He entertains at every level. And that's why we love him here on Aussie UFC, the only place where you get the rawest moments, the craziest quotes, and the kind of post-fight gold they wish they could censor. But Lewis isn't just a walking soundbite. Let's not forget, at 40 years old, he's still throwing bombs like he's 25. The man walked into Nashville as the underdog, yet again, and walked out with a highlight reel KO, and a mic drop moment that stole the whole show. His post-fight charisma has become almost as legendary as his fists. And it's not the first time, either. Let's not forget. My balls was hot. I need to go number 2. And now, I'm gonna put my D** in my wife. Asterisk. This man doesn't do boring. He does viral. And here's the thing. The UFC has no shortage of stars. But Derrick Lewis? He's one of the few who's built a legacy on power, personality, and pure unpredictability. When he steps into the octagon, you know 2 things. Someone's probably going to sleep. You're going to get a quote that lives rent-free in your head for weeks. But here's the big question now. At 40 years old, with the heavyweight division more stacked than ever, is this the last viral run for the Black Beast? Or is Lewis just getting started with his second wind and a whole new set of punchlines ready to unleash? Let me know what you think in the comments. If you laughed, cringed, or sat there in shock, hit that like button and share this with your fellow fight fans. For more wild post-fight interviews, knockouts, and behind-the-scenes madness, subscribe right now to Aussie UFC, where the fight game always comes with a punchline. See you next time, and remember, never turn your back on the Black Beast, especially if you're his wife. Smiling face with open mouth and cold sweat. This is Aussie UFC, where fight night hits different.